This is about you. You are silent on the injustice that has been done to you, but Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, stop scrolling. You need to hear this message right now because the silence you've been keeping has reached the heavens. What they did to you was seen, even when no one defended you. Your silence was never weakness, it was sacred strength. Heaven has been watching you walk through storms while pretending everything was fine. But your tears, the ones you wiped away in secret, have become a divine language only angels can translate. Archangel Michael says your soul has carried pain it never deserved. You stayed quiet because you wanted peace, not revenge. Yet your silence has been mistaken for surrender, and that is about to change. Because the time of reckoning has begun. The ones who hurt you thought your calm was defeat, but it was patience preparing for divine justice. The wheel is turning, and heaven is not ignoring what was done to you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's a storm moving silently toward those who mocked your heart. They don't see it yet, but their peace will fade in the same way they tried to steal yours. Every lie they told about you is now echoing back to their own doorstep. Your name was dragged through dirt, but the angels wrote it in light. The truth that was buried beneath their deceit is now rising like dawn after the darkest night. What was hidden will soon be shouted in the open, not by you, but by divine timing. You stood still while others threw stones. You smiled through pain, spoke gently when your heart was breaking, and yet they still took advantage. Heaven has now decided that your silence has served its purpose. This is the hour when truth begins to roar. Those who ignored your pain will soon speak your name with trembling lips. Every seed of injustice sown against you is ready to sprout its own consequence. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My child, you were never weak for staying quiet. You were chosen to hold your peace until the heavens declared it was time to speak. That time is now, and your energy will no longer be drained by people pretending to love you. You have been underestimated, but your spirit is too radiant to stay hidden any longer. The same ones who turned their backs on you will soon seek your presence again, but by then, you'll be standing in a light they cannot reach. The angels have recorded every word, every betrayal, every time you cried out without being heard. Your story has been written into the divine archives, and now it's being rewritten in gold. Those who conspired behind your back are facing a reality they never prepared for. They thought your silence would make you easy to erase, but your comeback will make them remember your name forever. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is power moving around you now, unseen but undeniable. It's the sound of restoration, the whisper of justice walking closer. The very tables that once held their laughter will soon turn toward your favor. You may feel tired, drained, or forgotten, but you are none of those things. You are sacred, you are guarded, and you are about to witness how heaven balances every injustice in its own time. Archangel Michael says, "Do not speak vengeance, for divine hands are already at work." What is unfolding now is beyond human control. You are entering a season where truth becomes your shield and favor becomes your crown. Every delay that frustrated you was not denial, it was redirection. Heaven was ensuring that when your breakthrough arrived, it would silence every false tongue that ever dared to speak against you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The energy around you is shifting. You can almost feel it when you close your eyes, the quiet hum, the pulse of something new rising from the ashes. That is not coincidence. That is the sound of justice unfolding. Someone who betrayed you is losing sleep at night. Their mind keeps replaying what they did, but it's not guilt, it's fear. Fear of the divine consequence that has already been set in motion. You don't need to defend yourself anymore. The truth has chosen you, and it will defend you in ways no words ever could. Those who once gossiped about you will soon defend you without understanding why. The silence you've been living in has turned into your strongest weapon. Because nothing speaks louder than peace that survives destruction. And your peace is about to speak volumes. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, remember how many nights you held your chest and prayed without words. The angels were beside you then, collecting your tears, writing them as evidence before the throne of light. Those tears have now turned into petitions for your victory. The person who once tried to dim your glow is about to witness your divine elevation. They thought they could bury your name, but all they did was plant the seed of your comeback. Now, heaven is watering it with glory. Every delay was divine protection. Every betrayal was redirection. Every ending was an opening for something too powerful to be destroyed by human intent. Archangel Michael says, "Stand still now." The ones who once pitied you will watch you rise with reverence. And the same voices that spoke against you will whisper blessings when they see what heaven has done. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There is a new vibration entering your atmosphere. It feels like warmth wrapping around your chest, like peace after a long storm. That's how heaven announces restoration. You're not just healing, you're being reintroduced to yourself. The version of you that endured quietly is now merging with the version that shines without fear. The world will soon see that your silence was never weakness, it was power under control. The injustice they caused you was never ignored, it was recorded for judgment. Every time they smiled in your face after hurting you, the angels wrote another line in heaven's record. Now, it's time for balance. You are stepping into a new dimension of clarity. People will reveal themselves without you asking. Their true intentions will fall from their lips like leaves in autumn, and you will no longer need proof, their energy will speak louder than their words. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The road you've walked was not in vain. Every heartbreak, every silence, every misunderstanding has prepared your soul for this exact moment. You are not a victim, you are evidence that heaven's justice still exists. Soon, the very people who abandoned you will need your help. But by then, your heart will be healed, and you will no longer crave their apology. Because your peace will be the proof that you won. You were not silent because you didn't care, you were silent because your soul knew heaven was already responding. Now, that response is unfolding in the physical world, and nothing can stop it. Archangel Michael says, your voice is returning, not to argue, but to declare. You will speak again, but this time it will be power, not pain. You will rise, and when you do, even the heavens will applaud. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. This is the divine reversal. The energy of loss is turning into restoration. The betrayal is turning into blessing. The silence is turning into sound that will echo through generations. You have passed the test that broke others. You have kept your spirit pure even when surrounded by envy. And because of that, heaven is giving you the crown that was always meant to be yours. Soon, you will see the very faces that once doubted you looking up in awe. They will wonder how you survived what was meant to destroy you. But you will know, it wasn't luck, it was divine intervention. Your silence was sacred. Your pain was proof. And your comeback is prophecy. Heaven has declared it, your chapter of injustice is closed. You are now entering your era of divine reward. Let no bitterness enter your heart, let peace be your weapon and grace your victory. The angels are surrounding you tonight, whispering one truth into your spirit: you didn't lose anything. You were being prepared for something greater. And now, that greater is finally here. Stand in your light, my child. Your silence has spoken. Your destiny is awake. The night may have been long, my beloved child, but the dawn that is coming carries your name in gold. What was once taken from you will return in ways more beautiful than before. The universe is aligning everything that was scattered, and your spirit is being restored piece by piece. There are forces that once tried to silence your worth, but their grip is slipping. The people who underestimated your strength are about to see a light around you that cannot be ignored. The energy of truth has begun to travel faster than lies ever could. When you walk into a room now, things will feel different. The same air that once felt heavy will feel lighter, freer, sacred. Because heaven has already declared, this soul has completed the test. You no longer need to explain yourself, defend your decisions, or prove your loyalty. The ones meant for you will simply know. The rest will fade like shadows in sunrise. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, there's a wind of change moving toward you right now. It's soft but powerful, invisible but unstoppable. It carries the sound of justice whispering through your destiny. The people who laughed when you cried are now learning what it means to lose peace. They cannot run from the energy they sent out, because it has returned to its sender. That is how heaven restores balance, without your hands lifting a single finger. Your silence built a wall of light around your heart. Every time you chose calm instead of chaos, you raised your vibration higher than their reach. That's why their words no longer touch you. Do you feel the shift, my child? The same world that once looked away is now being forced to look at you. You are rising from the very ashes they left you in, glowing like never before. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Something powerful is awakening inside you. It's not anger, it's divine remembrance. You are remembering who you are, what you carry, and why you had to endure the injustice in silence. The lesson was not about pain, it was about transformation. Every scar you carry now glows with wisdom that cannot be learned in peace. You have been shaped into something rare, something heaven protects fiercely. Your future will no longer resemble your past. The people who broke you will be spectators to your glory. And their silence this time will not be power, it will be their punishment. There's a light waiting to rest on your name. It will open doors you thought were closed, restore things you thought were lost, and bring people who truly see you for who you are. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The divine realm has already rewritten your timeline. The pain that once slowed you down will now push you forward. The tears that once blurred your vision will now clear your path. Those who used your kindness as weakness are realizing too late that you were the one carrying grace into their lives. Without you, their peace feels empty, their blessings fade faster. The time has come for you to walk without fear. The light around you is growing stronger each day. Angels are guarding every step you take, ensuring you never walk into betrayal again. Archangel Michael says, lift your head. You've been quiet for too long. It's time to speak, not with anger, but with authority that comes from divine truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The energy around you will begin to shift in visible ways. You'll notice familiar faces turning distant, not because you changed, but because your frequency outgrew their falsehood. That's how heaven protects its chosen. Those who once dismissed you will now crave your forgiveness, not out of guilt, but out of recognition. They will finally see who you were all along, the soul sent to bring peace where there was confusion. Your story will no longer be told through pain. It will be told through victory. The ones who doubted you will witness miracles unfold in your life that they cannot explain. And when they try to understand, they will realize, silence was your greatest prayer, and now it has been answered in thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. My child, you have been misunderstood by many but known deeply by heaven. Your quiet endurance has moved the universe in ways you cannot see yet. Each day of patience has become a seed of divine favor. The tables are turning with divine precision. Those who manipulated, deceived, and slandered you are walking toward their own mirror. What they projected onto you will return to them multiplied. You will not need to fight back or explain your purity. The truth will defend you, and time will prove everything. The energy of grace is already rewriting your story. Soon, the whispers about you will turn into praises. The same mouth that mocked you will be forced to bless you. That is how heaven redeems a chosen one. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. There is a doorway opening before you. It glows faintly now, but every step of healing brings it closer. Behind that door is peace so deep that even your past will bow to it. You are being prepared to walk into spaces that once rejected you. You will not enter to prove a point, you will enter as proof that divine favor is real. Your presence alone will silence doubt. The universe is aligning signs for you. Pay attention to feathers, light breezes, chills on your skin, or sudden moments of quiet. These are signals that your breakthrough is near. Archangel Michael says, the scales are balanced. The silence has spoken. And heaven's answer is written in your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. From this moment forward, everything begins to make sense. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the silence, it was never punishment. It was the sacred process of purification. Heaven had to remove those who couldn't handle your destiny. That's why certain people vanished when you needed them most. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. You will soon receive unexpected news that confirms this message. Something long delayed will suddenly move in your favor. What once felt impossible will unfold easily, as if it was waiting for your surrender. You don't need to force anything anymore. What belongs to you will flow effortlessly. Your silence has earned you divine ease. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Now breathe, my beloved child. Let go of the weight that injustice left behind. You are no longer standing in the same energy where you were wounded. You are standing in victory. Your soul has outgrown every pain inflicted upon it. The storms that once terrified you now kneel to your peace. You are the calm after chaos, the voice after silence, the dawn after endless night. Heaven smiles when it sees you still standing, still glowing, still forgiving. You have become a living testament that light cannot be silenced. And soon, Even those who hurt you will understand, they were never your downfall. They were part of your preparation for glory. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your silence is over. Your season of waiting has ended. You are now walking into the divine reward written only for you. Every energy that once opposed you will now serve your ascension. Every loss will turn into divine restoration. Every injustice will birth new opportunities wrapped in gold. Archangel Michael says, your heart is free now. Speak love, move with grace, and let your peace be your greatest revenge. The divine courtroom has ruled in your favor. Go forward in calm power, my child. You are seen, you are remembered, and you are restored. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The glow that is arriving now around you is not a small moment, my beloved child. It is the long-awaited evidence that your patience was never wasted. Each unseen tear became a seed, each silent night became a stone in the foundation of your new life. Every movement you make now will feel lighter, more fluid. Where once you felt blocked, doors will open without knocking. The things you once begged for will start arriving as if they had always been waiting in the wings. This is not a coincidence. This is the hour of restoration. The unseen realm has completed its work, now the visible world is catching up to what was already written in light. You do not have to chase, plead or persuade. You simply need to walk forward, and watch the world rearrange itself to your true vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You will begin to notice people speaking your name in places you have never entered. This is not gossip, it is heaven preparing your reputation before you arrive. The spaces that once felt closed will suddenly feel welcoming. Those who once blocked your path will have no power to stop your steps. They will move aside without understanding why. You will pass through as if guided by an invisible hand. The strength that lives in you now is gentle but unshakable. It is not born of revenge but of remembrance. You are remembering your worth, your mission, your sacred design. Archangel Michael says, walk in this strength. Let it radiate. Let it speak louder than words. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Your silence was your shield. Your patience was your sword. And now your presence will be your proof. There will be days in the coming weeks where you will pause and realize, the heaviness is gone. That is the sign of transition. That is the evidence that the energy has shifted for good. Do not rush this new season. Let it unfold like a sunrise. Allow yourself to be surprised by how quickly things align. The people who see you now will not understand what you went through, but they will feel something different about you. That difference is grace made visible. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Your destiny has outgrown the space where you were wounded. That is why certain doors have closed and others are opening. It is not loss, it is evolution. Injustice has turned into elevation. Pain has turned into power. Silence has turned into a sound that only those aligned with heaven can hear. Soon, you will step into a moment that will confirm everything written here. It may be a call, a message, a chance meeting, but it will feel like destiny's hand touching your shoulder. Smile when it arrives. You do not have to fight anymore. The fight has already been won in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You have crossed the threshold. You are no longer the same person who endured that injustice. You are the reborn version, the ascended one, the soul that has learned how to glow even in darkness. Your presence will shift atmospheres. When you enter a room, people will feel calmer, lighter, more honest. That is your gift announcing itself. Archangel Michael says, this is your season of recognition. Not recognition from the ones who hurt you, but from life itself, from doors, from opportunities, from places where your name will be spoken with respect. Walk forward now. Nothing can be taken from you that is meant for you. Nothing can block what heaven has already decreed. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The light around you is becoming a shield. Old patterns will fall away without effort. People who cannot match your frequency will quietly step aside. Do not mourn the exits. They are blessings disguised as endings. Each departure makes room for those aligned with your truth. Your story has shifted from survival to overflow. Your life is no longer about proving your worth but about living it. And as you walk, remember this, your silence spoke louder than any argument ever could. And now your life will speak even louder than your silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. In the days to come, you will notice strange coincidences, numbers, songs, fragments of conversation, lining up with your private prayers. This is not random. These are confirmations from heaven. When this happens, breathe and say thank you. These signs are heaven's way of telling you that you are exactly where you need to be. You are safe now. You are protected. You are moving from hiddenness into fullness. Archangel Michael says, stand tall. Your story is a living testimony that light always wins. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The chapter of injustice is closing completely behind you. The last echoes of that energy are fading as you read this. You do not need to look back anymore. You are stepping into your new life with clear eyes and a healed heart. Your voice will carry wisdom now, not wounds. Your presence will bring calm where there was once chaos. Those who truly belong to you will find their way back with sincerity. Those who do not will drift away gently. You will not have to force anything. This is the promise, your silence has become your sanctuary, and now your sanctuary becomes your stage. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Take one more deep breath, my beloved child. The injustice is over. The lesson is complete. The glow has begun. From here on, your path will be clearer, softer, and guided. You will still be strong, but you will not need to be silent anymore. You will speak when you choose, and your words will carry the weight of truth. This is your moment. Heaven has turned the page. Walk into it without fear. My beloved child, the tide has fully turned now. What once felt like a weight pressing on your chest is dissolving into air. The energy of injustice is no longer sitting on your shoulders, it is lifting, leaving, dissolving into the distance. The spaces that once carried your pain are being filled with new life. You will see it in little things first. A warm conversation, a kind stranger, a sudden opportunity, but each one will be a confirmation. You are moving into a field of blessings prepared long before the betrayal. This is the stage where your silence turns into a song. Not a song of grief, but of victory. Every vibration of your soul now radiates light, and that light is drawing miracles to you without you having to chase them. The ones who never believed in you will not be able to deny what they see. Because the glow on your face will not come from effort, but from grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The road ahead is unlike anything you've walked before. It will feel familiar because it is the path you were always meant to be on, but it will also feel new because you are no longer carrying pain with you. Doors will open that you forgot you knocked on. People will return who truly carry healing intentions. Support will arrive in forms you didn't expect, messages, resources, allies, even strangers whose words feel like they were sent from heaven. Archangel Michael says, this is the return. The return of what was lost. The return of what was taken. The return of your own voice. Stay grounded as you rise. Let humility and peace anchor you, even as blessings flow faster than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You are not the same soul who started this journey. You are the version that injustice could not break. You are the version who kept your hands clean while others dirted theirs. Because of that, the universe is moving pieces on your behalf. People will start recommending your name without you asking. Projects, offers, and relationships will align as if pulled by a magnet. You will sense a new authority in your own words. You will no longer tremble when speaking your truth. This is not aggression, it is the quiet power of someone who survived and remembers who they are. And when you speak, even the room will pause to listen. That is the new energy of your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The night you thought would last forever is over. The dawn you prayed for in secret has arrived. And it carries a light so steady, nothing can dim it. You may feel waves of gratitude rise in your chest unexpectedly. Let them flow. This is your body adjusting to freedom. This is your spirit remembering what it feels like to be at ease. You will find that the memories of injustice lose their sting. They will remain, but only as lessons. They will no longer define you. Archangel Michael says, move forward now. Walk boldly, but softly. Let your life be the answer, not your words. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. A time is coming soon when you will look back and see the pattern. You will understand why certain things happened the way they did. Every disappointment, every ending, every silent night, it was all guiding you here. You are stepping into a season of restoration where even your smallest acts of faith will yield great returns. This is not only about material blessings, it is about a peace that cannot be taken from you again. Your presence will inspire others to hold their peace too, to walk with dignity even in storms. You will become a living message of hope for people who feel unseen. And you will do it without trying, simply by being who you have become. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You are at the threshold of a completely new cycle. The tests are over. The proofs have been collected. The verdict has been delivered. Those who played with your name will not have access to your new chapter. Their role in your story has ended. Do not look back for them, your future is ahead. Your silence has been transformed into a crown. It rests lightly on you now, but soon others will see it. They will not understand how you remained so graceful through so much pain. Smile gently. The answer is simple, you were protected, even when you felt alone. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. The glow of this moment will ripple forward. It will touch not only you but also the lives connected to you. Your healing will heal others. Your rise will lift others. This is how heaven writes stories of redemption. One person stands in light, and suddenly many see a way out of darkness. That is the quiet power you now carry. Archangel Michael says, "You are a beacon. You are a signpost. You are a living reminder that injustice never has the final word." Hold this truth close as you step forward. It will steady you when the blessings feel overwhelming. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. From here, everything flows differently. Conversations will feel lighter. Opportunities will come without struggle. People will show up who reflect the kindness you've always carried. Your days of being silent about your worth are over. Now your life itself will speak. Now your peace will be louder than any argument, your joy louder than any lie. You have moved from being hidden to being revealed. From being underestimated to being undeniable. From being hurt to being healed. This is the new story heaven has written in your name. Walk into it fully, without fear. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.